Las Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je vais le savoir tout de suite. On va voir ça. Oui, je suis en direct, bienvenue. Je peux continuer NBA. C'est parti.
MP, how you feeling? MP about to tear the roof off.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Young, then it's Okongwu, and it's Fields in at the shooting guard. And it's Reza Shea missing. Inside, some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams, that's good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now, here is Fields. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Young from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP. And again for three.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to fifth place on the career triples list. Back to MP. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Fields. And here's Young. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Williams finds Young. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good release there from MP. You can see how comfortable he is with that three ball.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He dropped 48 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The hometown. Kid, Derrick Rose, beloved here in Chicago.
You know, what could have been? The fans here love him regardless.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jokic kicks to MP. Fires for three. The rebound by Fields.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And a wide open look for Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Fields with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Soray, and he uses the glass on the way.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shea finds Daniel. He's off on that one.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to MP. Sinks the triple. Young's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
It's Fields on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Chalk up 2 there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, Shea. 8 points his last outing. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls. Timeout of the game called for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
When they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. That free throw good from Young. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people. And
so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And with All-Star, man, the dunk contest is so much fun, and you guys have judged it.
Yes, Ernie, we've both been judges, but only one of us.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Hawks. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And for the Hawks, we've got Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the one spot. Herbert Jones.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's MP for three. Another three for Chicago.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
MP
right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Yes, thank you.
For sure. Yeah, I have mad respect for... Hey, I think I remember you from the last game. First game for real, bro? Wow, man, okay.
There he is.
There he is.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
And with MP leading the way, they've been defending their turf. This is not an easy building for visiting teams to come into right now. The connection between this team and these fans has never been stronger.
And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson, also Holland out there, and it's Walker in a two-guard. Something that deserves mention here. MP took some extra time before the game to do a meet and greet with the fans here for Fan Appreciation Night.
Yeah, all the credit in the world to MP for making that happen. At the end of the day, the reason guys like MP and all the other stars in the league can get the contracts they get is because of the fans. So nice move from MP to give some face-to-face time.
Hits the trifecta. Young's got 6.
That looked good the moment it left MP's hands.
Jackson, the screen. Pass to Rollins. Jackson down low. Rebound by the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's Walker following the three-point basket by Chicago. Fires the three, and it's Jaren Jackson Jr. with the 3. He's got 5.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
And a deep 3 from Young. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so it's Memphis with it. 8-point game. Left side, Walker. Shot from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Ooh, took them no time at all to get that one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Rollins. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 7 points.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A line change here for Memphis. And here's Morant outside. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And it's Green with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by a 11. It's tipped and stolen by Jokic. Young with it. Green picks him up. Count it. 17 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. For three. Chicago with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Yes, it's good.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Jokic's shot is good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Green. Jokic grabs the board.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Chicago, looking in total control. Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, we know teams are humming triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
They've got Williams. Nikola Jokic is out there with Hardy. Then it's MP. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Rollins. The shot off that time. Solid defense from Williams. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 22.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 41 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't
Outside Walker. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Holland, he's checked in for Memphis. Jalen Green comes in for Walker.
And give them credit for making a more conservative.
Okay!
Wow! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Temple, covered by MP. Here's Jackson, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Young from long range, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside, Green. Here's Holland. Off target at the rim.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
A nice shot by MP.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Green. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet and...
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout. And thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Holland out there with Jackson. Then there's Walker, and it's Temple in at the point. Now here's Walker. He's closely guarded. Jackson outside. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Jackson's got 16 points now.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Young with the bucket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Jackson outside. It's Walker on the wing. He has 6. Back to Jackson. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Walker against Williams. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Good work there as it goes.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, BA.
Thank you, Allie. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Rollins, no good. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And Young gets it to go.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
So Memphis calls timeout, their first. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Walker finds Jackson. Here's Temple, 18 feet out. The rebound by Filipowski.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Hardy. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Jackson, right side. Outside Walker. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Hardy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Forbes is checked in for Jackson. Wells comes in for Walker. And Jalen Green subbed in for Temple. And both free throws good for Young. And it's Green with the ball for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor. And his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Basket counts. Green's got 6 points.
The defense does have Green well covered, but look, he fights through it and finds a way inside.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Rollins. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
And Moran over to help. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Now here's Wells. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Memphis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Filipowski, the pass to Young. Here's Traoré. There's the 3. Young can't hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And here's Green from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredded.
The Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
All right, MP, have you accomplished your goal of making your home court one of the toughest places?
Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of this season. Please tell me you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet. MP coming at you with a big announcement. There's more out. We know what this jersey means.
I'm serious though. Sophomore year, I took this class where you basically watch movies. The professor was cute. I thought she liked me, and I thought.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais, fin de la vidéo.